Hi! Thanks for clicking on play and watching this video. You're going to watch this video and you're going to say, Morgan, you never do your hair, you never put on makeup, and you're always wearing sweatpants and sweatshirts. And I would like to tell you that that is not 100% true, but it does seem to be true a lot lately. Also, these bags under my eyes aren't only bags, there's just really terrible lighting in here. But anyway, I just want to say a couple things about the video you're about to watch. I wanted to tell you that the chapstick you're going to see me make, the essential oils are Young Living essential oils, and they are honestly the only oils that I personally can recommend. One, because they're the only ones that I've used, and two, because just from doing research and reading about the company, they're the only ones that I would actually trust to put on my skin and in my body, just from their seed to seal promise. So I know that it's 100% that oil. They're not going to add any filler or any extra stuff. And if you have any of those like hard to shop for people in your life, or maybe you are one of those people, I think it's a great gift or a great investment for others to give you money towards if you don't really need anything, but you're like, oh, this sounds kind of cool. I think those are good ideas. So what I did want to say is part of the reason I decided to make this chapstick was because I got really conscious about excuse me, the chemicals that are on my body and the things I'm putting into my body and what that does to me. So I kind of started looking into what my chapstick had in it, because I'm obsessed with chapstick and I'm using it like every 5 minutes. So if you've ever been around me for longer than that amount of time, you've probably seen me apply chapstick. And so what I did find out is the chapstick that I was using wasn't necessarily that bad for me. It wasn't great or anything, but it wasn't horrible. But it is kind of expensive. So I decided to do this, and what it all came out to in the end was costing 3 cents for each little container. And I've been using this for 2 weeks, and there's still tons left in there. I have no idea how long this is going to last, but so far so good. And I also wanted to say, if you're interested in learning more about Young Living, or you're thinking, wow, this sounds kind of hokey, but maybe there's some truth to it, in January I'm going to be hosting an event on Facebook. I haven't decided all the details yet, but it'll be like a multiple day event where there'll be just different things being posted. So I hope that you will follow along, and hopefully there's going to be some prizes available. So, incentive. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this video, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. And if you want to know more about Young Living, or my thoughts on this chapstick, or specifics about how I made it, feel free to contact me. And if I see you over Christmas break, you're probably getting one for Christmas. So be excited! Okay, I hope you guys have a good night and a Merry Christmas. Hey guys! If you're watching this, that means that I was, one, successful in my endeavors to make natural chapstick, and two, that means that I did not, get a like 3rd-degree burn trying to do this, or anything really traumatic. And it also means that I used this product and I liked it, because if I use it and I decide that it's not for me, I'm gonna try something else before I share it. So what I'm doing right now is melting the beeswax, and you can do this in like a double boiler, or if you're lazy like me, you can do it in the microwave. So what you do is, I used 3 tablespoons of beeswax. I'm actually going to stick it back in the microwave because there's a little more to melt. 3 tablespoons of beeswax, and you heat it for 30 seconds, then stir, 30 seconds, and stir until it's melted. Personally, I think it stinks and I think it smells really bad, but I am diffusing Christmas spirit and it smells so good. Also, spoiler alert, if this goes well and your family member or a close friend watching this, you're probably getting some for Christmas, so just act excited about it. Okay, our beeswax is almost completely melted. Just a little bit more. This is also my very first time to try this, so I have no idea what the end product is going to be like. I have no idea how much this is going to make. So, we're all in this together today. Okay, it's actually pretty melted, so I'll show you. 3 tablespoons is what I used. Going to add coconut oil into the chopstick, and also just be careful because the bowl is really hot. And I'm going to be using 5 tablespoons of coconut oil, and I just bought this, so it's pretty like solid in here. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting in here, but there's definitely still some pieces that need to melt and dissolve. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it back in the microwave for a little bit. And so while that's getting ready, my next ingredient, I feel like I'm in a cooking show, is shea butter. And I got all of the products that I'm using here, well, 2 of them on Amazon. So I got this unrefined shea butter, and I got the yellow beeswax, and then I actually had a quick run just a few minutes ago to Target, and I got this coconut oil, and this is organic unrefined virgin coconut oil, medium heat, up to 275. So, and in case you're wondering, this is what the shea butter looks like outside of the package. Okay, let's check. So this looks a little better. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the shea butter, and then I'm gonna try to heat it up a little bit more and see if that helps. But you just need 1 tablespoon of shea butter. And I have read that this isn't necessary. Like, you can totally do your chapstick with just the coconut oil and the beeswax. But I've heard that this makes it kind of a little like softer. Makes sense. So it's whatever your kind of feel is that you like. Okay, so it seems like, this is really hot, it seems like we just had to get it hot enough in order to melt the coconut oil. I'm guessing that's what it was, and probably the shea butter too, but here is, sorry, let me flip that. Here's kind of the final result of the coconut oil, the shea butter, and the beeswax. So now I am going to add essential oils to it. I'm going to be using peppermint for a couple reasons. One, peppermint is just my favorite oil. I love the way it smells. And the kind of the second reason is that hopefully this is going to go really smoothly, and I'm going to be giving these as Christmas gifts. So I think the peppermint is pretty wintry and smells nice, and I think that a lot of people like peppermint, so it shouldn't be too controversial, I guess. Most people like the smell. So I have read online a couple different things. I'm going to put like 10 to 12 drops in, so let me do that. 1, 2, 3. So it's got 11, has a nice minty smell. And I'm just going to stir it up a little bit. Alright, so now I'm going to fill my containers, and I got these on Amazon. They are 5 grams. They hold 5 grams. And according to the internet, there's 4 grams in a teaspoon. So we are going to see how this goes. Hopefully not too terrible. Let's see, I'm trying to decide the best way to do this, guys. Yep, and that just about fills that one. So I am going to just fill these all really quickly because I do not want the mixture to start hardening. However, if it does, you can totally just pop it back in the microwave. Remember to stir it every 15 to 30 seconds. 15 if you're not really sure about like how long it's going to take. And I'm hoping that I really love this product. Alright, so I'm done filling the ones I had out. I definitely still have more that I can fill. But here's kind of the finished product as of now. And I'm probably going to let them sit for at least an hour before I touch them. Hopefully I'll be patient, but I still have tons left. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up some more containers.